Let's call the Tuesday, January 28th, 2025 Faribault City Council meeting to order. Start with roll call.
Councilmember Barnes.
Present.
Here.
Ross.
Here.
Steele. Here. Mayor Spooner.
Here. And a pledge.
United States of America. Republic for which
All right, second item is approval of tonight's agenda. Does
Mayor Bracek, I'll make a move. I'll make a motion to approve the
you
agenda.
want to say that again?
I'll make a motion to approve.
No,
the
you
agenda.
want
No,
Mayor
Mayor Spooner.
Well, Mayor
Mayor
Spooner.
Spooner.
I'm gonna do that a lot more. I'm gonna do that a lot more. Mayor Spooner, I make
Yes.
a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the motion is approved. Third item is presentation and introductions of the promotion of Sergeant Jeff Burbank. Chief.
Right. Mayor, members of the council, here tonight and introduce you to our recently promoted Sergeant Jeff Burbank. It should be noted that we're here tonight because we have Sergeant Mark Krennic is retiring on this Friday. With that, we have a vacancy. We went through a Sergeant promotional process almost 2 years ago now that resulted in a list that was made, and Jeff is met that mark. So tell you a little bit about Jeff. I'll tell you his qualifications in a minute, but I think it's important that you understand the person and the type of individual that we have here and that's leading our department. Jeff is somewhat of a local native. He grew up in Owatonna. He's from a law enforcement family. His father's here, and he's retired law enforcement. The law enforcement connections, criminal justice connections still exist. Jeff's wife is here, and you'll meet her in a minute. She's one of our prosecuting attorneys here in Rice County. Children, Charles and Breezy. Jeff is a 2006 graduate of Winona State University with a degree in criminal justice. He quickly went into law enforcement after that, working as a dispatcher. And I think he worked in every small town in Goodhue County, I believe, as well as the city of Red Wing for a number of years before he came to Faribault in 2015. During his career, he worked as a canine handler, task force member, drone operator. He's on the bike unit. You'll see him riding around town a lot on the bike. And most recently, his most recent assignment is the school resource officer at Faribault Middle School. So we're excited to introduce you to Jeff. And family's important to us, and we'd like to wife and kids come up if they'd like to.
Does not like.
And they'll present his new badge. Yes, Mayor.
Could you turn that way so they can get good pictures of the crowd?
Absolutely. We will. Hi.
Jeff, thank you. You're very familiar to most of us up here. You're a familiar face. All right, moving on to item number 4, approval of the minutes of January 14th, 2025.
Mayor Spooner,
Yes.
make a motion to approve the minutes of January 14, 2025.
I have a motion by Don Booyah and a second by Bruce. All in favor,
Aye.
say motion passes. Request to be heard, were there any? Moving on to consent agenda items 6A through 6U. Did anybody need
Mayor Spooner. I'll make a motion to approve consent agenda item 6A through 6U.
Ross, a second by Barnes, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Right. Items for discussion, resolution 2025-013, to terminate the property tax abatement and hold the contract for private development for certain property in the city of Faribault.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. By way of background, in 2023, SAGE requested tax abatement to facilitate the move of VetraTech from the state of Washington to here in Faribault as part of the SAGE campus. The project was to net 40 new jobs here in Faribault with an average wage of just under $38 an hour. The council did approve tax abatement as well as the contract for private development that related to an addition that was built at One Sage Way to accommodate VetraTech. And the developer, or Sage in this case, was looking forward to having a ribbon cutting ceremony. And in fact, as recent as several months ago, had contacted us and asked about who they might be able to invite to that ribbon cutting ceremony. They plan to bring in people from Europe as well as the state and local government and do basically a day-long celebration out at the campus. But late last year then, they canceled that ceremony, and then we received notice that Sage VetraTech, or VetraTech North America, would cease all operations in North America. So the property tax abatement, the first top property tax abatement was scheduled to be released or paid in the second half of 2025. We have made no payments yet, but because the project benefits, which really related to them moving the operation here, hiring 40 new people, really having this project here, is no longer being realized, it's appropriate to not do the tax abatement. At our January 16th meeting with the Faribault Economic Development Authority, the EDA did concur with staff that tax abatement was no longer appropriate for this. I've had a discussion with Rice County, and it's our understanding that they will follow suit on that as well. I do want to note that I did have conversations and email exchanges with Sage and Sangoban. I expressed to them how happy we are to have them here in the community, and that we want to continue to work with them. I acknowledge that sometimes a parent company has to make tough decisions based on shareholders and other kinds of decisions in terms of what's best for the company, but that sometimes affects local businesses and local employees. But nevertheless, we're looking forward to working with them to make sure that Sage is a strong company here, and we want to continue to work with them on that. So what you have before you today, again, is that the project benefits for the VetraTech are no longer being realized here in Faribault, so it is appropriate to terminate the property tax abatement and void the contract for private development, and that's what you have before you in Resolution 5-13. With that, I'm happy to answer any questions, and I know our attorney, Scott Riggs, is also available to answer any questions.
Thank you, Mayor Spooner. So they finished the addition, the development of the property. They're still, the citizens of Faribault, or the city of Faribault is still going to collect the taxes on
Yes,
that improvement.
yes.
I just wanted to make sure that was stated for the citizens.
Yep. With the resolution, though, we won't be making the tax abatement payments
Correct.
if you
Correct.
approve
Thank you.
that.
Second.
Bruce, a second by Ross. Any discussion?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. On to resolution 2025-019. Approve the appointment of John Roan to the city council.
Yes, this should be very familiar to you, as this was our work session last week was to fill the vacancy of the seat that was vacated by Mayor Spooner when he became mayor. So through a letter of interest process, we had 5 applicants. As was discussed by the council in the work session, John Rowan was the highest vote getter from all council members, and so that is who is before you tonight on the resolution to appoint, with the plan that when the meeting adjourns, we will swear him in, because we have a special work session
By Van Sluis, a second by Don Bouya.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Bids, we have none. Boards, commissions, reports. Not on Super Bowl Sunday anymore. February 2nd is the Super Bowl pancake breakfast at the Legion. This is a long time tradition here in this town. NFL threw them a curveball and extended the season, so now it's no longer on Super Bowl Sunday. So else, I'll entertain
So moved.
Ross, Van Sluis on the second.
Aye.